Hey guys! So I know it's been a while since I've made a video. I just wanted to make this quick video. It might not be quick. It might be actually very long, and I apologize for that. But a little while ago, I decided to make a jar of basically the positives that came out of this year. Everybody loves to shit on this year so much because of the pandemic, and they don't take the time to actually realize what positives actually came out of this year. I feel that a lot of people in general like to focus on the negatives rather than the positives in any given situation. So when you actually stop to think about this year in general, you could actually come to find that so many good things did actually come out of this year. So with that being said, I'm going to be sharing with you everything that I wrote down and put in this jar that was great for me this year. I honestly suggest for you to do the same so that you could see that you have a lot to be actually grateful for and thankful for. So without further ado, let's get this started. The first one is went to the Old Port twice with Kelly. The Old Port is the best part of Montreal. And I went with my girl and we enjoyed each other's company. We went for nice walks and for a nice food and ice cream, and it was really, really nice. So I love that we did that this year. I went canoeing in Lake Louise with my girl Jess. I quickly got over the fear of being on water. It was a very beautiful experience. I'm terrified of being on water. I can't swim, and I just have a massive fear of anything surrounding water because I fear that I'm gonna tip over or something's gonna happen. But I got over that fear within 2 seconds, and I enjoyed the experience of being in Lake Louise, Alberta, with a beautiful fucking scenery. It was truly beautiful, and I've always wanted to do something like that, and I can't believe that I actually did that this summer. So, yes, so happy that I did that. Next one. I listened to a lot of amazing music that got me through anxious times. Music is my life. I have a tattoo of music on the back of my neck because music has always been the most important thing to me since I was very little. So thank you, amazing music, for getting me through all the anxious times that I've gone through this year. Next one. I spoke my mind, I spoke my truth, I stopped hiding feelings. I also stopped putting up with things and people that were toxic. Yes, I am one to generally push away my feelings and bottle them up and never say what's on my mind, but this year I changed that and I said life is too short to not let people know how you feel and to not speak up. So I did all that and I found out who was actually good for me in my life, and I cut out a lot of negative toxic people this year. This year has honestly showed me so many people's true colors, so I'm really fucking grateful for that. No time for people like that. Life is too precious to be wasting your breath on trash human beings. I rode on the back of a motorcycle in Greece for my first time. Funny, actually not so funny story. I went to Greece in September for my birthday with my sister. I developed a really bad skin reaction on my upper body, a bit on my lower body too, mainly upper. And when we were in the island of Ios, it was getting significantly worse. and I had to get in contact with a private doctor on the island, and he brought me into town on his motorcycle at nighttime, and it was fucking awesome. I've always wanted to ride on the back of a motorcycle, and it was awesome. Oh my god. I sat on the steps watching the sun go down at Place des Arts. Downtown, there's this place, Place des Arts, if you're not aware of it, and it's basically the place of the arts. That's what it translates to, and it is honestly so beautiful. And yeah, I was really happy that I got to do that this summer. Lots and lots of smoky cuddles and kisses. I had such a great year of giving my cat amazing hugs and kisses. I'm obsessed with him, if you're not aware of that. I went on a 2-week birthday trip to Greece, the islands of Ios and Naxos. Amazing beach time, sunshine, water, and relaxation needed, much needed. It was the most wonderful trip I could ever ask for, and I'm really happy that I got to make my sister tag along with me so that we could both enjoy it fully. It's honestly our favorite place to go now, so I wish we would have stayed longer though, to be honest, but I'll take what we did, and I'll always think back on this year being happy that we did that trip. I worked as a brand ambassador for the first time ever at the Taboo Sex Exposition. It was wonderful. I've always wanted to work at the sex exposition that they do in Montreal, and I never got the opportunity to do it until this year. And so I'm really happy that I got to work for 2 companies. And it was honestly a wonderful experience, and it made me so happy doing that. So, this one. I fell in love. I got heartbroken. I healed beautifully from it, and it taught me to love myself even more. I had the worst heartbreak this year. The absolute worst. I felt like I was dying when it happened. I felt like I lost a part of me when this person just decided to not be a part of my life anymore. But I quickly healed from it. I quickly moved on from it, and it taught me to just focus on myself and to love myself way more than anything or anyone out there. So I'm honestly grateful for the way things went down between the 2 of us, because it taught me a lot, honestly. I'm really happy with how it happened and how it all went down, because now I know that there is no love like my own love. So take that. I created new art through paintings. I love painting, and I hadn't done it in a long time. And so this year was the perfect time for me to create more art. I went for dates with myself many, many times. I love taking myself on dates. Pre-COVID, during COVID, anytime. I am the queen of dating myself. And it was beautiful. I loved it. I loved it. I went wolf watching and got to feed wolves in Alberta with my girl Jess. It was so cute, and it was such a nice experience. The wolves were so cute, and we were nice up close and personal with them, feeding them. It was just really cute, and it made me happy. And I was with my girl, so extra happiness, bonus points. I went to the beautiful city of Toronto many, many, many times. I loved each time. I fell in love with the city, and it helped me get peace, quiet, much needed alone time. I've been to Toronto now about 6 times this year, and each one of those times has been wonderful, and I truly see myself living there if the rent wasn't so goddamn expensive. But I'm really grateful for all the opportunities and experiences I've got to have this year thanks to Toronto. So, yes, I love you, Toronto. I landed a bunch of great modeling gigs and shoots. I made much more than any other year. I fell in love with modeling all over again. Successful year and all in all for my modeling. This was honestly the first year in all my 5 years of modeling that I actually felt like a full-time model for how busy I've been this year. And I'm honestly so grateful. I'm so grateful for all the experiences and opportunities I've gotten this year. Thank you, COVID, for bringing me so many modeling opportunities. I turned Smokey's room into an office room for my sister and I, almost all by myself. This room that I'm sitting in right now used to be my cat's room, slash the other room that we just stashed a bunch of things in over the years, and it was all dusty and dirty and disgusting. I did a big cleanup about like 2 months ago, painted the walls, I got rid of everything in the room, and I remodeled everything. So yeah, that's been awesome. Next one. I went to visit Jess in Edmonton. I've always wanted to go to Alberta, and I've been wanting to visit her since she moved there. She moved there 3 years ago, and it was my first time visiting her there, so I honestly was really happy to spend the time with her and just to be having quality time with her. I fucking love her, and I wish that I would spend more time with her, but I'm really happy that we spent time together this summer. I had fun without feeling guilty, no strings attached. So that's great. I partied, relaxed, and enjoyed Banff. It was my first time going to Banff, and it was wonderful. I've always wanted to go to Banff, and I finally got to do that with Jess. And honestly, it was a great time. I got my tan on many times. I love the sun. I love laying out in the sun, and I love the beautiful weather that there is in summertime. And I love the skin changing colors, and I just love everything about being in the sun. It makes me 10 times happier. No, actually 100 times happier when the weather is nice and sunny. So yeah. I went to Quebec City twice for shoots. Once in a home, one in a beautiful field in summer outdoors. The summer one outdoors was honestly magnificent, and it made me think about how I would love to live somewhere that was that peaceful and quiet. And I created a lot of beautiful pictures that day. I changed up my hair a few times. That makes me happy because if you knew me in the past, you know that I never liked changing my hair. I was always very basic with my haircut and color, but I changed that many times this year. So, growth. And last one, it's last one. I went for drunken karaoke. I had a blast. Funny story about that is that I've never done karaoke before. And I've never, well, at least not in front of people other than my family. And I've never done it drunk before. I've always wanted to do that. I finally checked it off my bucket list. And literally a week after I went with my friend, they shut it down. That was back in August, when things were open for literally a month only, and then they shut everything down again. So, yeah. Anyways, that sums up the positives of my year. Of course, I'm possibly missing more little things here and there, but just reading that makes me happy now, again, because so many great things did actually come out of this year. And I know that we still have like 2.5 weeks left of the year to go, but I just wanted to share this with you because I feel like it's much needed to look at the positives rather than the negatives. So please do yourself a favor and please, 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 instead of shitting on this year like we've all been doing all year, please write down every little thing that you can think of that was good this year. Leave me a comment in the comment section below to let me know if you do that, and if you like the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and put the little bell notification thing for the next time that I do a video. I don't know when that'll be, but keep your eyes peeled. I don't know what to say. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope that if I don't see you by the time that it's New Year's and Christmas, I hope that you all have a very happy, safe, healthy, and joyous holiday season filled with lots of love, laughter, joy, and health. I love you all, and I'm wishing you all the best, and I'm sending you all humongous hugs.